Hey everyone, welcome to the second grammar lesson on phrase. It's Afsana Mimi from AIM English and Self. In our previous lesson, we have learned noun phrase and adjective phrase. And today we will cover the rest three phrases. Overall, today we will learn verb phrase, adverb phrase, prepositional phrase, and of course, how to identify and differentiate all of them. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting with verb phrase. Verb phrase is a group of words having two or more verbs, but not a complete sentence. In that group of words, there will have both principal and auxiliary verb. For example, she practices meditation. In this example, practices is your verb, but it's not a phrase since it's only one word. But when you say, you should practice meditation, here you got two verbs. One is modal auxiliary verb should, and another is principal or main verb practice. So together, they have become your verb phrase should practice. Likewise, when you say, they'll be enjoying her birthday party, here, will be enjoying is your verb phrase. Now, how to identify verb phrase? Simple. When there is only one word, either principal verb or auxiliary verb, it's your verb. And when two or more verbs in a sentence, means it's your verb phrase. Easy, right? Moving on to adverb phrase. You will know a phrase is an adverb phrase when a group of words having two or more words but not a complete sentence. That group of words has a central adverb and it modifies verb. For instance, she cleaned her room much quicker. Notice here, much quicker is modifying or specifying the central verb cleaned. So, it's an adverb, but I can't call it only adverb since it's more than one word. So, it's an adverb phrase. Similarly, when I say, she's reading the book very attentively. Here, very attentively modifies the verb phrase is reading. So, it's also an adverb phrase. Now maybe you were wondering how to identify adverb phrase. I can tell you the easiest way. Since adverb almost always modifies verb, so ask your verb by how, where, when, why, to what extent, like how much, how long, etc. You will get that verb. And if it's more than one word, then call it adverb phrase. Let's talk about the fifth and last major type of phrase, prepositional phrase. The characteristics of prepositional phrase are a group of words having two or more words but not a complete sentence, starts with a preposition, for example, to, of, before, near, for, etc. And number three, often that group of words has a preposition, object, and a modifier, and it modifies noun, pronoun, or verb. Now wait, something is very interesting here. Please note that prepositional phrase can act as an adjective or an adverb. When it modifies noun or pronoun, that time it is called adjectival phrase. And when it modifies verb, that time it is called adverbial phrase. Interesting, right? For example, if I say, I buy flour from the shop near to the park. Here, I'm specifying which store, the one near to the park. So here, this group of words, near to the park, is modifying or giving additional information on the noun phrase, the shop. Therefore, it's your prepositional phrase And as here it's working as an adjective, so you can call it prepositional phrase as adjectival phrase. Well, you don't have to remember this big name, prepositional phrase as adjectival phrase. You can simply call it prepositional phrase. That's fine. Now look at the second example. We went there in the afternoon. Here, in the afternoon is modifying the verb went. If you ask when I went, you will get the answer in the afternoon. So here it's suggesting a time, so it's an adverb, therefore it's your prepositional phrase as adverbial phrase or simply prepositional phrase. Are you again wondering how to identify prepositional phrase? I got the solution. First, ask, is there any group of words headed by a preposition? And then ask, is that group of words modifying noun, pronoun, or verb? If both of the answers are yes, then that group of words is your prepositional phrase. Overall, the similarities among verb, adverb, and prepositional phrases are: all of these three have two or more words. All of them have no subject-verb combination. All of them have a meaning but can't make a complete sentence alone. Finally, it's time to point out the differences. Overall, the differences among verb, adverb, and prepositional phrases are: verb phrase consists with two or more verbs and has both principal verb and auxiliary verb. On the other hand, adverb phrase has a central adverb, which modifies verb. In terms of prepositional phrase, the group of words always starts with a preposition and modify either noun, pronoun, or verb. There you have it, inside the loop of all 5 phrases. If you haven't watched my previous video on noun and adjective phrase, I encourage you to do so. The link in the video description box. Did you like this video? If so, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment below and I'll be sure to follow up. Thanks for watching and until next time, bye!